coming into this week, obviously having the bye week and come off a good performance against Arizona State. Was the bye week needed, and you feel like this team is refreshed and ready to go?
Yeah, I definitely think the bye week could not have come at a better time. Get some guys back healthy. We had some guys injured versus ASU. Hopefully we'll get them back. But just a good time for everybody to kind of get their minds right, get a little bit more time to spend focusing on U of A, and just help your body heal and recover.
So we were talking to Tim Lynott downstairs, and obviously the O-line, we talked about after ASU, they played really well.
Yeah, they did.
Game. How big of a difference is it for you? I know it's kind of obvious, but how big of a difference is it for you as a quarterback when those guys are playing that well?
Oh yeah, I mean it's huge. It's huge. So just not having to run out of the pocket and to move around, and scramble, and just to be able to just step up in the pocket. And a lot of that in the past has been on me, just focusing on stepping up in the pocket. And me and Coach Johnson been doing a huge job just emphasizing just once you hit that third step in your drop or the fifth step in your drop, whatever it is, just to get that initial slide back up. And it's not a slide. He doesn't like to refer to it as a slide, but just that initial kind of he calls it tap, just that initial step back up into the pocket. I think it helps out a lot just so that the rushers have to rush all the way around instead of me running out of the pocket and giving them a shorter distance that they have to go to get to me. So yeah, I mean, it makes a world of difference when they play that well. I mean, 0 sacks. That's hard to do, especially at the level that we play at. So I mean, all the credit to them. They played their butts off.
Before the Arizona State game, you told us that you wanted to focus on being faster, not being so lethargic. Getting up there, making reads, getting everybody knowing where they're supposed to go. Do you feel like that is what happened, and that's why you guys got off to the quick start?
A little bit. I think we had definitely a better sense of urgency, especially from the start of the game. But that just kind of going faster, that's kind of a double-edged sword, especially for me, because the faster we go, the more I tend to speed my feet up, which isn't what we want to do. We want to just kind of stay calm, but still have that sense of urgency. So as long as we do that, I think we'll be in good shape. But yes, I definitely think we came out with a better sense of urgency on offense, just as a unit.
Steve, how important is it for you guys to have that running game that you had, especially early in the game against ASU, to kind of set the tone and keep them from coming at you with everybody they have?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very important because once we get that running game going, then that will open up the pass game because we can do play action, and it really keeps the defense kind of on their heels. They don't really know what to expect because if you're gashing them and they want to load the box up, then we can just do play action and go over the top. But it's definitely, I think, run game opens up pass game, not really the other way around.
Steven, when did things really start to come together for Tony Brown? Do you remember kind of the time period when you really started to trust him as a weapon on this offense?
I mean, Tony's been playing ball since he got here, but I think the time where it kind of just really just opened my eyes and I was kind of like, wow, he's gonna do real big things for us this year is this most recent fall camp. I mean, me and Tony probably hit a deep ball for a touchdown probably, if not every day, then every other day. And it was pretty consistent. He was very consistent in fall camp, and he was just working hard, just grinding. Nobody was really talking about him coming into the season. There wasn't really too much chatter about Tony Brown, but I mean now there should be, rightfully so. I mean he played really well, 3 touchdowns. I don't know how many yards he had, but just he's kind of one of those guys that just does everything right. He blocks in the run game. He runs all the right routes. Doesn't miss the routes. Catches balls. Doesn't drop them. I mean he just plays extremely good, clean football.
Past 2 games you guys have played, everything indicates that there's a good chance Saturday is going to be another offensive shootout. I think last 2 times you guys played, average about 80 points combined. As a quarterback, when you're in a game where it's back and forth and there is a lot of scoring, how does your job change as opposed to maybe a lower scoring game, or does your mentality change at all?
I mean, my mentality every single drive that we get on that field, I mean, I want to go out there and score, and I want to score touchdowns. That's our goal that we go into each drive with. I mean, if it's back and forth, then we just got to score more touchdowns than they do. It's pretty just plain and simple. But yeah, it's.
The winner of Saturday's game is going to be the last undefeated team in the Pac-12 South in conference play. Is that exciting knowing that the, I don't know, first place spot, at least at this point in the season, is on the line?
I mean, this game's obviously extremely important because we want to go out there and win this game. But, I mean, it's still super early in the season. I mean, that's just kind of one of those stats. It's like last undefeated team in the pack. Like, we're 2 games into the Pac-12 play, so it's not really a huge point that they've been harping on all week. They haven't really said anything about that. And to be honest, that was the first time I've heard that. Didn't notice it, didn't think about it. We just kind of go out there and play ball and play to win.
Anything else for Steven? All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.